Hey folks, Bionic Recruiter here. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that name or I'm gonna change. I'm thinking also about the Iron Recruiter, like Iron Man, Iron Recruiter. I could potentially find the hat, the armor, and the reason why I like this superhero perhaps better than the other one is that is pretty much a normal human. He's just super smart and geeky, and he's gonna use all the technology possible to be, saving the world or fighting the bad guys, and and also having fun. So I like it a lot. Anyway, my topic today is personalization, using AI to personalize messages to candidates. It's particularly useful when you source candidates and you send them a cold email. What's interesting is that LinkedIn came up with the feature. It's pretty much table stake. I'm glad that they are coming up with it today, where they allow you to craft a personalized outreach with one click, and they tell you, of course, that it increased the chance of getting a response by 40%. And essentially, the AI is going to pick up stuff from the job description and the candidate and try to write something that's personalized. I mean, this is all very good. Good recruiters have always done that when they had the time, and LinkedIn does that, and that's pretty cool. The only thing is, it's very good if you're using LinkedIn, if you've got plenty of emails, and if you are satisfied with the response rate you are getting on LinkedIn. So what I'm going to show you is how you can do it using perhaps your ATS or your CRM for candidates that you already have there, and the contact information, or perhaps when you use other tools than LinkedIn to source, or perhaps you want to contact outside of LinkedIn. As you perhaps know, at Visage, we contact the candidates directly via email. We find a validated email address or several for a candidate, and then we send them a drip campaign, typically 3 emails, stages, and separated out by a few days. And we get many more responses. When we compare LinkedIn emails versus our emails, we actually get 40% increase in response rate. So imagine if you could do that and personalize, it will go a long way. The feature is going to become available on Visage very soon. We already have the subject line generation with GPT, and the body of the email. We are going to release the feature very soon. So let me jump in how you can do that when you don't use LinkedIn, or if you don't want to use the LinkedIn emails, and you want to craft personal email messages to your candidates. So I always have ChatGPT. I'm gonna go on Visage. I've got a job description here. I'm gonna copy and paste the job description. I'm gonna do very quickly. Copy, go back to ChatGPT, and I'm gonna copy and paste the job description here. Then I'm probably gonna see if I've got some must-haves that have been written on at the bottom of the job description. So let's go to the instructions. Yeah, I've got these things. I can probably add them up to my prompt here. I can put it at the bottom. It doesn't really matter. Must haves. Oops, and copy and paste. I'm just gonna remove these because it might confuse the AI. So I've got I'm gonna need a few inputs here. I'm gonna need my job description. I have it. I'm gonna need the candidate's profile, their resume, so we can find things on their resume that we could talk about. And finally, I'm gonna need a good prompt. So let's go and do the second thing, which is uploading the resume. So I'm gonna go to Visage again and find my candidate. I'm gonna take Craig, who is our CFO right now, so it's probably the best profile I can find here. So that's Craig. Let's see his resume. That's the one. I'm going to download it. It's in my download. And then, yeah, what I find simpler is to use this feature that's called Code Interpreter from ChatGPT. So it's available in the paid version, $20, and that allows me to, you know, pick up the PDF, and it's kind of usually much easier and cleaner than just copy and pasting the profile. But you could also copy and paste the profile here. So now let's think about the prompt. So what is it that I want the AI to do? I want them to create a 3-step email campaign, email outreach maybe. I think both could work. I've never done that. You know, that's something I'm experimenting with you. Create a 3-step email outreach to the candidate whose profile is attached, to pitch the job description, to offer, ask them if they will be interested in the job below. Make the email personalized to the candidate. Highlight the things in the job description that could be off there, that are interesting. It's a very poor prompt. Like, we could go in much more details and say exactly how we want the output, but let's see what it's able to produce. So first, and I'm going to talk about that in another video where I actually have customized the parameters of my ChatGPT. So I always ask them to kind of run me through the thought process. So it starts with, you know, the job analysis, description analysis. So this is what we are looking for. I know the job very well. So yeah, it's perfectly on point because I wrote the job description. Well, GPT helped me write the job description, but that was kind of my input. So that's perfectly on point. Now it's looking at the attached resume. There is some formatting issue. Oh, shoot. But it seems like it's still working well. Candidate profile summary. Like right now, is at FlowHub, SaaS. Okay, let's see. Existing CFO opportunity tailored to your expertise. My name is blah, 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 leading global remote first business. And that's true. I recently come across and was really impressed. That's your successful tenure at CFO. Finance operation align perfectly with the opportunity. So I'm trying to see if it can find like really what will be kind of the good intersection between their resume and the job description. So let's see if it's able to pick up that. Focus on result, create lead financial function, drive efficiency, enable success. So it's kind of like it gives the context, background in financial strategy, financial planning analysis, and growth stage. Yeah, I like that because, you know, I was looking for someone with a growth stage, and that's true that Craig has this experience and he talks to it. Financial planning and analysis, that is also so. And then there is kind of, will you be open to a conversation? Look forward to hearing from you. Okay, let's see. I like the first email. Nothing fancy. We can improve the prompt. I'll show you the few things we can do. Thank you. Let's see what the second email says. thank you, blah, 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 scaling, managing this. The CFO, so more context again about the job. Key partner to the CEO. I like that it brings up new stuff with value, and those are kind of the our value, strategic thinking. It could have been more specific on what what is in what we can find in the resume that will match really the job. I think this is pretty basic, so I'm just gonna like if I was talking to the recruiter and giving feedback on the outreach, I'm going to say the email copies are pretty basic, as in boilerplate. Can you be more specific? Can you detail why specifically the candidate would be a good fit for the job? Add different reasons in each email step, so we don't repeat the same thing. How can we make it more personalized? Yeah, also find something on their profile to comment, something personal on their profiles to comment on, a hobby, passion of some sort, etc. I'm not thinking things through, the AI is super smart. It's gonna understand. It's like talking to your friend, someone that knows you well, someone who's pretty smart. They should be able to figure out what you mean. So I'm not spending too much time in kind of thinking that my prompt too much, and I'm just gonna get back at it on their profile to comment on, and make and I find it a little bit too formal. Can you make this make them a little more casual as well? Let's see what that's gonna do. It's gonna go back at extracting, more personalized. Okay, that's a little bit too marketing for my taste. Step upon your profile. Okay. About. Oh, it was not able to find a hobby and so on. I actually don't know. Let me take a look at the resume if there is something that we could have found. Is there a hobby in there? Yeah, there are other interests here. Come on, AI. Let's see here. Fit, entrepreneurial spirit. Okay. How much you accomplish here? Yeah, so my 2 cents is that it didn't extract from the candidate profile. It's kind of, I think the AI kind of forget as you go and the thread continues. It's not very specific, so I'm gonna try to remind the AI and upload the profile again. I'm uploading the candidate profile again. Extract the elements that are in line. I'm gonna try to do it differently. Extract the elements that are in line with the description that align with the job description. Oh gosh, I'm dyslexic. Also extract the candidate's hobbies. Let's see what it does doing it that way now. Dun, dun, dun. Formatting issues. No, so that's probably a formatting issue. Content selectable text could copy and paste the selection to resume into the chat. Okay, so maybe it's been struggling all this time. So never mind. Let's copy and paste the text and see if that makes it easier. There we go. Yeah, this code interpreter is pretty buggy. Oh, so it go back to interest. All right, CFO, let's rev it up. Ah, this is amazing. Why is this amazing? Because I don't know if you noticed, but the guy is a fan of motorcycle road racing. And honestly, okay, this is amazing. I'm just gonna ask Craig, who is our CFO now. I mean, he already opened the email when we use the product and so on, but I didn't have the I didn't put that let's rev it up, which is definitely gonna talk to a guy that loves motorcycle racing, and that's some serious adrenaline. Struck by your achievement, the way you led the company through financial audit and revenue sales compensation seems like a perfect fit for our mission. Your work at Health Fidelity caught my eyes. Pricing structure, next strategy decision. You enjoy fishing. It even talks about the patients and how and then aviation enthusiast. My God. General aviation, let's take the discussion to new. Okay, this is a little bit cheesy, but it's fucking good. I will totally use that again. So, but I find that cheesy. So let's try and change it. I find the copies a bit cheesy. Change accordingly. Oh, that's not it's as a passion performance outside the office. Yeah, this is pretty good. I will any of those emails, whether that's the cheesy version or not, are gonna get a much better response than what you could ever get. Not of course not personalizing, or if you have time, how long would that take you? This was my first time doing it, but I reckon it will take me probably like a minute per candidate or 2 minutes per candidate when I've got the hang of it. Talk of Draper, yeah, this is really good. There you go. I hope you like that. That trick, and as always, the workflow, the copy pasting, having the code decoder. That's what makes things complicated. So it's good to have products that have that built in, like Visage does. Again, exciting time to be a recruiter.